1. Aloha and welcome to this very special episode of Experts and Idiots. We have a double bill. We have 2 parts coming out this week, 2 parts coming out next week. It's a scary one for me. I didn't organise this. You know this fella. This is our mate, indestructible bodybuilder and unstoppable chili head, Cajun Chaos. You've seen me try and stop him with various extracts and the hottest chili in the world, and I've failed. So he decided he'd like to turn the tables on me. So he decided to get together with all of these lovely hot sauce companies from Germany, Britain, and Poland and try and jack me, and then try and interview me. So that's what we got here, my friends. The flipped interview. Enjoy.
So, which sauce would you like to start with?
Which sauce would I like to start with? I think I've been wanting to try these ones from our friends Not That Spicy in Berlin. I got 2 Not That Spicy sauces here. Dun-da-da. I've got Rocco's Revenge. I need to put my glasses on because I'm an old man, excuse me. I got Rocco's Revenge, which is a jalapeno, ginger, cayenne, and coriander sauce. That's this one, as you can see. Okay. We've got 3 chili heat from 5, and I want to try the Frida's Fire. There you go, you can see that. And that one, we've got a ghost pepper in there, which is my most hated pepper in the world. So I'd like to start with I hate Butcher peppers, hate them. And it's got Carolina Reaper in there, raspberry, pomegranate seeds. Yeah, I can't stand Naga chilies. They are not the hottest, but they're so
not
aggressive.
Pleasant. Yeah.
It's like having someone you hate over to a dinner party. You've got a conversation.
You just got to deal with it. Yeah.
Yeah, you've got a conversation, but it's not a good conversation. You know what I mean?
Right. So
okay.
I was told with the Frida's Fire, it's a nice, rich, sweet flavor, and it pairs excellent with ice cream.
Ice cream. Well,
ice cream.
I'm sure I'm going to eat a shit ton of that later, so I'll probably have some of that with it. I think it's good to start with the jalapeno. It's step 1 to 2, you know? So what you got over there, young Cajun Chaos?
So I've got the roasted hell. It's roasted Carolina Reaper, roasted chocolate Trinidad, carrots, sweet potato, and rosemary.
Ooh, nice. Let's have a crack at that, shall we? Let's see what we got going on, baby. So here we go. Got a nice spoony spoon right there.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, the ginger and the coriander are really dominant flavors there.
Yeah,
absolutely delicious. Yeah, I mean, I could actually eat it with anything, but you know what I'd like it with is like fish. I could see it with fish very nice.
Yeah, that would be really good with a white fish.
I want to try the Frida's Fire now. All right, let's fucking rip the Band-Aid off, man. Come on, let's do it. But I apologize in advance for my hiccups. I will definitely have hiccups, and I do apologize before it happens. But my girlfriend thinks it's sexy, you know?
Oh, well.
The hiccups. All right, let's get this horrible Butcher in my body. Come on, out you come. Oh, fuck. Okay, too much.
My first question for you is, what made you choose hot sauce as a business?
Hot sauce as a business? Hang on, let me have this hit. Wait there. Oh, fucking Butcher. Wait there. Wow, it's sweet as fuck. Oh, it's so sweet. Oh, wow. It's like strawberry jam. Wow.
I'm going to have another.
Not That Spicy, you are artists. You're the first people who've made a Butcher sauce that didn't make me want to smack my head against the wall when I ate it. Congratulations, it's the raspberry. That's why it tastes so marmalade-y. Absolutely gorgeous. Hot sauce business, because of 40.
Okay.
40. In the month of my 40th birthday, October, that was, I left my stable job that I'd had for 15 years and went off into the unknown and started my business. There go the hiccups. I also got divorced that month as well from my second wife. I also took on the biggest bank responsibilities of my life. In starting the business, I changed everything, basically. It was the month of my 40th birthday, and it was because I didn't want to I wanted to shift out of my comfort zone and try and do something which meant a lot to me. And hot sauce was with me all of my life.
Right.
Cannabis isn't legal in Germany, which has also been with me all of my life. But so opening a coffee shop wasn't an option. But chilies have always been with me, and so therefore I centered them, and it was a combination with that. And also, I wanted to, instead of spending the last 15 years my energy out in faceless offices, which I would see for a bit and then never go back to, I wanted to focus my energy in my neighborhood. And I wanted to open up this chili lounge, and that was facilitated by chili products. And therefore, I would spend all my time with my neighbors in my neighborhood, like meeting all the babies and the dogs, and, become an animal of my neighborhood. And that was really why chili hot sauce business. That was why.
Okay.
That was really nice. I have to say, not that spicy. Well done. I'm very jealous. You bastards. No, that's very uncharitable. Well done. It's the Crazy Bastard hot sauce who have stolen my identity as their mascot. Have you seen that? It's not fair. Crazy Bastard hot sauce, you stole my identity. And the reason I'd like to try this one is the last time I drank a bunch of this was with the owner of Crazy Bastard. His name's Jono, and he is a crazy Irish bastard. That's why it's Crazy Bastard hot sauce. And I drank half a bottle of one of his sauces with him, and we sang I Will Survive by Gloria Gaynor together, which he played on the ukulele, which was top. And it was the only time I had to abort a podcast. We tried to film the podcast, and in the end, I had to actually tell Jono, nah, man, fuck this shit. I have to go in a corner. And I went and laid on a cold stone floor for a good 4 hours recovering. So that's why I'd like to go with Crazy Bastard as my next chef.
All right. So
Trinidad,
when
Scorpion,
I
and
messaged
Clementine.
when I messaged him about wanting to add some of his flavor to this video, he's like, absolutely, what's your address? Like, no questions asked, didn't care who I was. He's like, yep, let's do it. Let's hurt Sasha.
Actually, I have to ask you that at first point, that doesn't surprise me, because I'd like to take this moment to say that Jono, who is the gentleman who runs Crazy Bastard, is definitely one of my favorite humans, along with you, Mr. Cajun Chaos. But can you just give me a little overview of how did you get this shit together, and how did you get this idea? What did you do? I knew for ages that a professional had organized an international job together to jack me. And I'd really like to know how this came about and what exactly transpired.
So I had thought, and I was sitting there, I was watching all of your YouTube videos, and I'm like, man, he interviews everybody. He talks about everybody. Why don't we interview him? Get some information on him, because nobody knows anything except for what he wants them to know. So I figure I'll ask him a couple questions, torture him a little bit. I reached out to some experts in the chili field, and I told them about my idea, and they're like, oh yeah, absolutely, we'd love to do it. And at first it was only going to be with them, but then they were like, well, we know Sasha, he has all these other companies that he supports, see if they want to be in it too. So I'm like, absolutely. So I reached out to everybody I could think of.
This is straight out of Gothenburg, Sweden. We got a real international table here, man. And yeah, that's from Chili Viking. I adore Chili Viking. He's one of my favorite human beings. I must say, that's one of the things as well about hot sauce life that is top.
It brings everybody together.
There are so many lost souls floating around looking for some kind of a thing that's hard to define. And they've all of them sort of lost in the same way. and all very charming and generally quite intelligent and interesting to chat with, like yourself, Mr. Cajun Chaos. Yeah, Chili Viking is a wonderful example of that. He's just a top dude. It's just super good to have an excuse to chat with and have in my life people like Chili Viking, you know?
Yeah.
It was one of the reasons as well you asked why hot sauce, yeah? There was also related to that because, you know, for years, the crazy bastard sauce coming up. I've got Trinidad, Scorpion, and Clementine. This might flip my fucking guts out. I apologize if I lose the red here. What have you got?
Carolina Reaper and blueberry.
Delicious. Well, I'd say cheers to you, sir. Cheers. Oh, so delicious. Jono, you're an artist. Dad, crazy bastard sauce. I can't recommend it highly enough.
For a Carolina Reaper sauce, it's really sweet and not very aggressive.
Well, I tell you something which separates the men from the boys. And Jono, the guy who's making this stuff, he's one of the men, right? It's to do with mass scale fermentation. It's pretty easy to ferment shit if you just need to do it for you and on no particular time schedule. But to get together the good raw materials, the timing, the capacity, and the structure to be able to do that on a large scale professionally, that shit is some hard shit. Yeah. And that's something that my man over there, crazy bastard, young Jono, that's why I say that separates the men from the boys. I was really impressed when I had the opportunity that we could meet. I kind of met virtually, but made friends. And it was very interesting because in the context of what Jono does, it's so well done. You know, like the way Crazy Bastard is organized, you know, as an object is astonishing to me. And I was just so impressed when I met him and we got to know each other, that he was looking at us and we were looking at him, and I was looking at him like, wow, man, shit, that's the big dog's game over there, you know? And he was looking at us and he was thinking, wow, man, shit, that's an opposite of me. It's a peer. It's someone in the same grouping as me. And we could meet eye to eye and make friends and then enjoy conversation in that way. And that's another fucking cool, really good reason to be in the hot sauce business, you know? And it flips back to many years ago. It's got a good burn on it, that shit. Oh, you know, there's scorpion in it. Fuck. It also flips back to years ago because I was buying chilies from a company, I won't say the name, since I was about 15, and I'm in my 40s now. And for the 20 or something years before I got involved professionally with them, I always thought they were the coolest looking bastards ever. And I was like, I'd love to have a reason to like have a conversation with these people, you know? And now they're one of my main suppliers. And so that's super nice, I have to say.